Hi, I'm just a regular guy. I work long hours, pay my bills, and mind my business. I'm not the type to start drama. I just want peace and quiet. But of course, peace is exactly what my new neighbor hated. Started small. Loud music blasting at 2 a.m. Trash accidentally spilling into my yard. Parking disputes where he'd block my driveway, just for a minute. I tried to handle it the reasonable way. Polite conversations, friendly notes, even a call to the HOA. They shrugged. He's new, give it time, they said. Meanwhile, I had something precious sitting in that driveway. My car. Not fancy, not new, but special. It was my late father's car. Every dent, every scratch had a memory. It was my only way to get to work, too. So when my neighbor started messing around near it, I got nervous. One morning I found a long key mark along the side. Another day, the windshield wipers were bent. I confronted him, but he just laughed. Prove it, he said. Then things got worse. He started filing complaints against me, saying I was harassing him or blocking his view. I caught him on camera moving my trash cans onto my lawn to make it look like I was breaking HOA rules. And then came the day everything snapped. I walked outside one morning and my car was gone, completely vanished. I thought it had been towed, but when I checked my security footage, my stomach dropped. There he was, in the middle of the night, breaking into my car and driving it off. I called the police immediately, but of course, they said it was a civil matter. They claimed it looked like I might have lent him the car and changed my mind. I was furious. Missing work, losing money, and now without the one thing my dad left me. The helplessness is hard to describe. It's like being punched over and over and no one even sees it happening. Couldn't eat. Couldn't sleep. I just stared at that empty driveway and thought, there has to be justice somehow. Then came my research phase. I started reading, watching videos. Let's just say, I learned a lot about what certain household items can do to an engine if used improperly. I wrestled with it for days. I'm not a criminal. My dad raised me better, but the law clearly didn't care, and every time I saw that smug neighbor revving his truck in the driveway, it felt like a taunt. So one night I made my decision. 2 a.m. Same time he used to blast his music. I walked over, quiet as a shadow, bag in hand. I took one last look at that truck. Polished, shiny, pride of his life, and I made my move. No broken windows. No vandalism. Just a little sweetness where it would hurt the most. Then I walked home. Didn't look back. Didn't smile. Just peace. For the first time in months, I slept like a baby. The next morning, I heard the sound of divine comedy. His truck trying and failing to start. Then came the sputtering, the coughing, the horrible grinding noise of mechanical death. He screamed, cursed, kicked the tires. The mechanic came later that afternoon. I overheard the words, engine seized, and total loss. Around $4,000 in damage, at least. Of course, he couldn't prove a thing. No cameras, no witnesses. Just karma, thick and crystallized. But the universe wasn't done yet. Turns out, when he filed an insurance claim for the repairs, the investigators looked deeper and found my car sitting on one of his relatives' properties, half disassembled. He was arrested for theft and insurance fraud. His truck? Still dead. I didn't celebrate, not really. I just looked at that empty driveway where his pride and joy used to sit and thought, maybe justice does come around. Sometimes you just have to give it a little push. Was it worth it? Absolutely. But I learned something too. Sometimes the sweetest revenge is simply watching karma do its job.